gang, it's Eugene of the Sneaker Files podcast, and I am bringing you a brand new review of a sneaker that just came out today. It is February of 2017 and Yeezy season is in full effect. We have the very first drop of the Adidas Yeezy line of this year, and we're going to take a look at it right now. The Adidas Yeezy 350 version 2 in the black-red colorway just released, and these are it right here. Of course, these are just the infant versions of these, and even though these are a very small infant shoe, I still think these are very nice compared to most infant shoes out there. This actually retailed for like $200 Canadian, and I was able to get these from a raffle win. I basically got a phone call, went to pick these up, got these in hand, but decided to do a review for you anyways because I thought these were very nice for a infant shoe. These in particular are a size 8K, whatever that means in the toddler shoe universe. But when it comes to comparing these to the men's size, the detail and the construction of it is all right here. Pretty much a 100% accurate replica, or if you want to call it reproduction of the men's size. All the details are here, including the mirrored Supply 350 on the lateral side of the shoe. You got the very welcome return of the heel tab. You got the Boost branding right here on the heel. Of course, the very important Boost technology right here in case your infant child decides to run a marathon, even scaled down rope laces, and the cross stitching all down the center of the shoe. Of course, this shoe really isn't intended for us, and the sad thing is, in the local market here, I know there are a lot of people looking for the men's size that ended up settling for these and picked these up knowing that they don't have an infant to put these in. I guess I'm guilty of this trend, but at the same time, I know I'm not going to be keeping these. But because I do wear a men's size 11, I was able to get an extra pair in that size for myself. Last week, during the week of all the raffle entries, I was unable to enter pretty much any of them because the lineups just to enter the raffles in the Vancouver area was around 2 hours long, and that wasn't really gonna happen for me because by the time I get off work it's so late that there's really no chance of me making it down to downtown Vancouver to enter any of the raffles before the line gets cut off anyways. So I decided to try and cop them online instead. Unfortunately, the online situation in Canada for the Adidas website was one of the most hectic and unreliable ways for you to try and cop these shoes. So I took an L on that as well, but luckily for me, I found a pair in my size, and thanks to Stay Fresh Canada, the sneaker store over here in Richmond, BC, I was able to locate a pair in my size. And here are the men's size of the Yeezy 350 version 2 in the black and red colorway. I haven't put them on yet, but I have taken a very good look at them. Like I said before, they are very close to the infant size version of these, or I should say the infant size version of these are very close to these men's size. Again, we have this mirrored Supply 350 branding on the lateral side of the shoe. We have the smoky black or dark gray midsole that wraps all the way around the shoe. You got the Boost branding right here on the bottom of the heel, and of course, very important, that squishy Boost technology. And you got the rope laces, and a very welcome return is this pull tab. I actually missed this pull tab from before. As much as people thought the V1s were not as comfortable as the new V2s, I still thought that the look that this pull tab gave it made it more of a complete shoe, if you know what I mean. So everything about this shoe is a little bit different from the other versions of the shoe, mainly the construction of it, like the feel and material. The extra padding on the heel is actually pretty nice. I have a pair of the Beluga V2s, and just the feel of this does feel a little bit different. It feels a little bit more coarse and thicker. I don't know, it's just my imagination, but that's the impression I get from this shoe. Like I said, this is not really a full review. It's just like a first impression of what I think of this shoe. This is the Adidas Yeezy 350 Boost version 2 in black and red. I know a lot of people have been calling these the breads, but I do refuse to call it that because I want to reserve that name for Jordan Brand specifically. Once again, I wasn't able to win a pair of these Yeezys in the local raffles, and I struck out online all over the place. And shout out once again to Stay Fresh Canada. I will leave a link in the description below for this store. They should still have sizes if you're interested and desperate for a pair. Otherwise, you should go hunting for a pair of these, because I do recommend getting this shoe if you are a Yeezy fan. This is a very divisive shoe. You really have nothing to think about it. You either really like it or you absolutely hate it. So you already made up your mind. You don't need my review to tell you whether or not you should get the pair. So you know what you're gonna do. Whether or not they're worth the whatever they're going for right now, I see in the local Facebook group they go for around $800 Canadian. Whether or not that's worth it, that's for you to decide. But if you want this shoe, you already made up your mind. You don't need me to tell you to go get them. If you did like this video, or if you want to see more of this content, just click that thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And happy hunting!
I guess I